Hey there everybody, Milk Knight here, and welcome to the next part of Resident Evil 4. This time we're going to be going through the Separate Ways campaign of Ada's. I recently did this to get to a new round, because I was at Chapter 2. I didn't realise I was like partly the way through, so I ended up running through it, and now we're going to go through it again in its entirety, hopefully for this stream. It's about 5 chapters long, if I recall.
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Oh, we can actually
What are you selling?
sell or buy. I should sell the bowgun bolts. I don't have the bowgun yet.
Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying?
I will actually plan to get the bowgun in this run, to be honest.
The only reason I've taken on this mission is to get closer to my own objective. No matter what happens, I can't let anyone figure that out. Of course, hiding in the shadows isn't my style. I'll have to reveal myself to him and offer advice once in a while.
¡Qué madre!
So I see you've managed to arrive at the village on time.
Yes, but nobody remembered to roll out my red carpet.
The villagers there are all being controlled. They automatically attack any intruders. Ring the church bell. That should quiet them down for a while.
Sounds like they're good, obedient boys and girls.
Unfortunately, time is not a luxury we have. Gather as much information as you can about the parasites and finish off this little tour.
Leo.
Welcome. Got a selection of... What are you selling? Is that all? Is that all? Is that all? Is that all? Thank you. Come back anytime.
can't figure it out. I thought it was those 3 symbols, but I guess not. I'm not doing that. It's gonna take forever. I don't have the patience.
¡Ahí está! ¡Te voy a hacer picadillo!
Do I have to do this? Yeah, because that's the symbol, isn't it? God damn it. Hold on, so what are the symbols? This isn't optional, it's mandatory. I'm thinking of Leon's campaign where it's optional. 3 dead ringers, it says. So it's the M symbol. Z symbol and V. So it's MVZ, I guess. God damn it. There we go. Took me forever. Yeah, I forgot it's mandatory in Ada. Got a hook shot our way over. That works.
¡Allí está!
Oh boy, we're doing my favourite puzzle. Oh, it's reverse, isn't it, for Ada's campaign? At least they had the decency to change the logo to upside down, I guess. Innovation, you know. That should be it, I think. Nope, we're a little bit off. I'm gonna say the red one. Still a bit off. Is it green, maybe? No, it can't be green. Might be blue. Yeah, it's blue. Blue's not properly lined up. Try that. There we go. And then it changes the other way around. That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, la campana. Es hora de rezar. Tenemos que irnos. Lord Sattler.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Separate ways, yeah, even put the title card there. It's pretty cool. It definitely took longer than I thought for that chapter. My hit ratio really bad. I missed a lot of shots. 64 enemies killed though.
Here's what I know so far. Osmond Saddler's cult is known as Los Illuminados. They've resurrected some sort of parasitic organism they call Las Plagas. That's all my organization knows for sure, though Saddler's occult activities seem worthy of investigation. The Salazar family, Castellans for generations, possessed the ability to control Las Plagas. The organization's hypothesis is that a unique frequency of sonic wave, sensed only by the parasites, is used to control them. The same principle used in dog whistles. This was inferred through the analysis of a tissue sample we retrieved. The tissue contained an organ presumably used for sensing sound waves. I've seen cult members carrying ceremonial rods, and I wonder if they emit these sounds. Of course, this is purely theoretical. The organization needs samples of the parasite to confirm or disprove these theories. That is the main objective of my mission, and the only way to prove my loyalty to the organization. The opening moves in this chess game have been played. There's no turning back now.
The only reason I've taken on this mission is to get closer to my own objective. No matter what happens, I can't let anyone figure that out. Of course, hiding in the shadows isn't my style. I have to reveal myself to him and offer advice once in a while. Wait a minute, are we just reading back what she already said? Yeah, I just realised. I suppose that's fine if you like tuned out and you weren't listening to Ada's voice actress, I guess. And yes, we'll save.
We have an irregularity. The researcher we planted has been discovered by the Illuminados.
You must be talking about that vagrant Spaniard. So where is he now?
He's held captive in an abandoned house located northeast of the village. Until he recovers the sample, we can't let him die.
You don't need to remind me. Luis Serra. And I thought I was high maintenance.
Time to rescue Luis.
Welcome. Got a selection of... What are you selling? Is that all? Is that all? Is that all? Is that all? Thank you. Is that all? Is that all? Thank you. Is that... Thank you. Come back any time.
Yeah, anything I'm getting, like ammo and stuff, I'll just sell off to the merchant because I need the money for the bowgun. It's the one item I don't have, or rather the one weapon I don't own yet.
¡Un forastero!
Try to dodge the laser sights.
¡Un forastero!
Haven't listened to it yet. I'll listen to it when I'm off stream. Snapchat AI bot? No, what does it do? Is it like big waves type shit? Certainly to kill the cat. What time of fuckery? What do you mean? With how loud the game is. It's an old game, if that's the case. It's quite loud. The loudest fuck era of game. Oh, you mean just like Bing kind of does with the chatting, but with the idea that it's, I know what you mean, that it's like a friend of sorts. Notice the headshot seems to be a bit inconsistent at the time. Sometimes they trigger a head explosion, sometimes it doesn't. It's a bit spotty, to say the least. something like some shooting from the song you sent me. Sorry, I'm sounding a bit tired. Bit of a long day. Going to be playing Agents of Mayhem at some point in the week. Possibly next week, maybe. Depending on what I'm doing on the weekend. I know tomorrow I'm not going to be here. It's that game that basically the developers of Saints Row made, and it didn't do very well. I actually want to give the game a go and see what it's like. It's got to be better than Saints Row 4. Mentally as well, I'm assuming too. Considering what you've got to put in. People can be so shitty to deal with sometimes. What exactly am I supposed to be doing? Oh, am I supposed to be going the other way? That's good. I get so lost in this game sometimes. I don't know why. Whoa, calm down.
¡Detrás de ti, imbécil!
This time. Other door, I'm assuming. So in Ada's campaign it's the other door. Leon's campaign it's that door, so makes sense why they'd reverse them. Whoa. Lots of bear traps. House. What did they do? Speaking of which, have you seen the Godzilla and King Kong trailer that dropped recently? Another MonsterVerse movie's on its way. The bats are still alive. Why another one? Because in media, one is never enough. How many have they made? They've got to have made a good bunch. I think it's 3 now they're on. Usual rule of thumb, they'll end up probably being into that, to be honest. It'll end up like the way that the Avengers movie ended up, or Avengers stuff ended up, I guess. Oh, American Film Production Company. Okay. I'm sure they've probably done stuff I've heard of. Man should be just beyond here. Yeah, I've got to find a way in though. Sure she can't hookshot her way across or something to the roof. Oh, there we go. I just had to kill all the enemies off.
Rapido!
Let's see. We've got to go across this way. We can go inside now.
Un forastero!
Yeah, we can. But yeah, I'll give Agents of Mayhem a shot next week. Hopefully it'll be a fun little game. Apparently it didn't do very well when it was released, but that was because probably the release time, and people wanted more Saints Row at the time, rather than something new. I'm going to give the game a fair shake. To be honest, at that given point I would have taken anything other than Saints Row at that point, especially with how bad 4 was going to end up being anyway. Or rather, how bad 4 had ended up being, I should say. Apparently it feels a bit like Crackdown. Crackdown was great on the 360. Enjoyed the original. Never got to play this second game though. Gotta go back the way I came, for real. Man, there's a lot of backtracking and stuff in this campaign. Except me the cover image. I'll have a quick look. Hold on, bats are pissing me off, hold on. Love that pop in, by the way. Those dudes that literally just, like, loaded in. Kaboom. Okay. Five Nights at Freddy's. How is that going to translate into a movie, though? Also, how bloody are they going to get with it, too? If it's even possible. That's the thing, it's like, how far can they really go with it? You know? Although, considering the success some movies have been having, or rather games to movies have been having recently, I feel like a lot of studios are going to be jumping onto the market now, even more so. Especially with how Sonic and Mario did. Also, they did the Tetris movie, which I ended up watching not too long ago. That was actually alright. I actually did like the Tetris movie. It was kind of done like a drama almost. It was the retelling of Tetris done in a dramatic sort of movie style, which I didn't mind. I remember hearing there was a Metal Gear Solid movie in development as well. I will not. If that ever happens, I will not be seeing it, because Solid Snake being represented in movie doesn't work. Like, his perspective doesn't work from a movie perspective. Like, it wouldn't translate very well, is what it is. Especially if you're going with the whole, all the way through to like 4. They'd have to do multiple movies, but even then, some aspects of his character would be butchered in some way, I guarantee it. There's a lot of freaks. If the main grenade won't take care of them. So satisfying to use grenades. I killed Mikau again. Yeah, I like Ada's like campaign, but the only problem out of it is like the amount of backtracking you're doing. Then again, you're going through the same areas as so it makes sense. Capcom will think. Yes, he does. His body's not disappearing, it's glitched. Oh, it looks like Leon's jacket. Why is he wearing it? Because Leon had it snagged. It just dawned on me that he's wearing his jacket. That's the bit that Leon gets taken captive, if I recall. Man, this video quality has not aged very well. HD remaster, and they couldn't even be bothered to like bump the video quality up to a better quality. They went with the smeared Vaseline look.
Nuestro jefe se dará. Si la plaga es mucho mejor que la nuestra.
Tienes razón, es un hombre.
You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
What? Same blood.
I think we have to do a quick time event here, by the way. Okay, maybe. Tranquilize.
Allí.
Is there a quick time event here? I think there is. Yeah, because he swings the axe at him. Yep. Is that cat's eye an actual treasure or just a key item this time? It's actual treasure, okay. first effective version. It doesn't matter anyway, because it's shoot the typewriter.
Welcome. Got a selection of... What are you selling? Is that all? Is that all? Thank you. Is that... Thank you. Is that... Thank you. Is that... Thank you. Is that... Thank you. Ah. Thank you.
Is there a singularity game? Hey man, is there a singularity game that allows you to jump? Ooh. You mean like proper jumping, as in proper platform jumping? Because you can kind of jump across ledges, but that doesn't really count, does it? Because you're pressing a button at the time to do it. So, as far as I know, I don't think there is. I'm trying to think if Dead Aim had it. No, Dead Aim didn't have a mechanic like that either. That could be a first for the series at some point, actually.
What are you buying?
Oh boy, we get ourselves the Bogan.
Is that all?
Man, that thing is bulky. It uses up about 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 units of inventory space. That's insane.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know what you mean. No, there's not one game that does actual jumping, now that I think about it. Crazy.
Back any time.
We now have every single weapon in the game. I just need Bogan bolts now if I want to use the Bogan. Oh yeah, these aren't moving yet. I've got to activate them. Which is what the iron key's for, I think. No, we need to get the thing to activate it, I think. Infinite ammo, yep. I don't really care too much. I have such a hard time with Ada's campaign without the typewriter, so... Yeah, the typewriter has infinite ammo on it. It's kind of funny actually, you can't tune any of the guns up in Ada's campaign. Which means everything does preset damage, if I recall. But the typewriter's maxed out when you buy it. Because of course it would be, it's a bonus gun, I guess. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the separate way campaign, but it is a lot of backtracking, and like, there's not much of an incentive to replay all that much. The little incentive is to get every single weapon, really, but there's no tuning or customization for weapons like you have in campaign. I hope that when they do separate ways on the remake, that like that's what they focus on as well. Just having the option to like, you know, level up Ada's gun is quite nice in the remake. Yes, the sexy dress. That's another thing too. There's no costume choices for Ada as well. You know what? A lot of the things that like are in the main campaign for Leon should kind of be in for Ada's Separate Ways campaign, at least in the remake. Because then Ada's campaign had feel rounded and developed enough to where it does feel on par with Leon's campaign. Whereas in the OG, it just kind of feels like a backtracking not hack job, but it does feel like a bit of a backtracking rush job at times. Also, you know, no gun upgrades, which is unfortunate. And then you got the assignment. And then you got the assignment Ada thing, which is like basically a score-based mode. You just kill a bunch of enemies and get to the end of the island. It's hard as nails, if I remember correctly. I might do a separate video for assignment Ada. I don't know yet. That's one mode I don't really care for too much. Because it's just score-based. The enemy placement's really cheap. I have to wonder, actually, in the remake, if Assignment Ada is going to be a thing, or I don't think it will be. I've got a feeling they're going to double down on the Separate Ways and make the quality for Separate Ways better. I saw bits of it. He had some interesting takes. A couple of them did feel a bit bad, though. Some of the takes did. I do agree on the sound design, though. I will agree with him on that one. On that video. Because it's funny, actually, I did say recently that the sound design in 4's OG does feel a lot beefier and a lot better. And it does. It still does. And then Cropcat makes a video and he's like saying the same thing, so it can't just be me thinking that. So. It did kind of say there was a couple of things that felt a bit soulless in the remake compared to OG. Yeah, if Capcom obviously they're making the Ada campaign, so I'm hoping there's a couple of things that they fix, like making the quality better. What else? Make Ada's guns upgradable, like akin to Leon's. Also, maybe put in a certain boss fight that was removed from the OG. Yes, believe it or not, an actual boss fight got removed in the remake. Oh god, yeah, definitely. There's a lot of iconic sounds in RE4. Gun sounds just sound a lot beefier as well in the OG. Everything feels like it's got weight behind it, you know? Whereas in the remake, the guns had nice sounds to them, but they didn't feel as impactful to me. They felt a bit flat in comparison. So Just the El Gigante fight. Also, I was checking out a recent wrestling game that got released. Do you know what really baffled me? The fact that General Manager mode now has infinite weeks, which is annoying, because last year's game should have had that. When games like skimp on certain features, and then they implement a better version of it in the next update, or the next version of the game. Yes, every footstep feels unique in OG4. Just everything feels nicer. Whereas, like, the remake's good, but it's in comparison. Say hello to my friend. I have no guilt whatsoever. No. Get a load of this beef. It's beef ecom. Typewriter ASMR. BFG, yeah. To be fair, this gun is that, really.
I forgot something. You guys go on ahead.
Oh, we're in Vaseline
Lewis.
mode now, where the camera's been smeared in Vaseline. Hello, Lewis.
Hey, señorita. Got a light and some smokes to go with it to make my day?
Where's the sample?
Okay, we skipped the foreplay. As a matter of fact, I was just going to get it. Where's the love, baby?
Sounds like fun to me. Just hurry up.
Okay, lady. Where do you stand on all of this? Exactly what kind of group are you working for?
There are some things in the world better off not knowing. This is one of them.
Fine. I can take a hint. I don't care who you are, as long as you get rid of that old man and his religious friends.
I like OG Lewis. Such a Chad compared to remake. Yeah, they did. They really compressed the hell out of them. It's so bad. I think really, excuse me. I think this is just essentially a port, isn't it? Really. They should have. They definitely should have. I think that there's a fan-made project, or rather a fan-made remaster on PC that upscales the video to a better quality, and it holds up way better too. So, then again, this is the same project where they redone every single texture using IRL pictures, which was impressive. The guy that put it together actually did go to like certain parts where they went geographically to collect every single texture through photo, which was insane work. Absolute insane. But you should have a look at the footage of the PC remaster, or the fan remaster. It's amazing.
Among all the people involved in this, Luis Serra has
Yeah,
the least
these
entanglements.
cutscenes look
He
fine
works for
here,
no organization, preferring to move
the other
on his
ones,
own.
oof.
I'm the one who told the organization of his
Yeah.
importance. I did it because I
Dedication.
like him. His history betrays an enthusiasm I once shared. It was a stroke of luck that I happened to intercept his email for help. It seems he can't trust the police, so he sent the email to an old friend from college. He must have thought his friend was still alive. At any rate, that's how I managed to find him. Apparently, he's been conducting his own investigation of the cult while doing research on Las Plagas. A brilliant scientist. He's accumulated a pile of data and pieced it all together. Must be why Sadler hired him. Too bad Sarah's snooping has aroused his suspicion. When I told him who I was, he practically begged to be taken into custody. He needed protection. He said, I have no love for Las Plagas or this stupid cult. I want out. I just want peace and quiet again. I ordered him to bring me a Master Plaga specimen, a sample for evidence. Looks like he's one of the few people whom Sadler actually trusts. Tracking him down and getting my hands on the sample shouldn't be difficult. I doubt the cult will take kindly to his escape, though. I'll have to guide this along if I want it to go smoothly.
They did something similar to that during the development of Sonic Adventure. Team Sonic went to South America. Really, that's awesome. That's dedication. We'll save. Las Plagas, Las Plagas. Oh, my fingers, man, they keep popping today. I ended up getting smacked in the back of the head by a bloody perfume bottle today. Thankfully it didn't cut me.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Sorry, but following a lady's lead just isn't my style.
Put them up now.
You know what they should have done during this part? Have a quick time event. Or if you don't press it in time, Leon just like stabs you. That would have been kind of humorous.
Bit of advice, try using knives next time. Works better for close encounters.
I love how the sunglasses are such a big factor as well.
Leon.
She's like Clark
Long
Kent.
time no see.
Ada.
Ada.
So it is true.
Because of her having
True?
the sunglasses on.
About what?
You, working with Wesker.
I see you've been doing your homework.
Why, Ada?
What's it to you?
Why are you here? Why'd you show up like this?
See you around.
Oh yeah, the choreography is fantastic. It's like something out of Devil May Cry. It's on par with that.
Luis has succeeded in recovering the sample.
Hello,
He's waiting in
Wesker.
the castle.
I
Get in
can't take that
contact with
character
him
model
ASAP.
seriously.
Understood.
And
It
that
spends
US
so much
government
time just
lapdog,
sitting
Leon.
down.
If you do happen to encounter him, put him out of commission. We can't let him interfere with our plans.
He has no idea what's going on. He's nothing we need to worry about.
He's a survivor of Raccoon City. We can do without the extra distraction.
I know,
Take
right? A
him
flash thing would have been better rather than smoke.
Leon.
You could have the same technology that a flashbang has too, theoretically, in sunglasses. Because the way flashbangs work, they emit so much heat at one given moment to make the flash. I remember hearing about that in Metal Gear Solid. Stay Puft Marshmallow Wesker. Yeah, I can't take that model of Wesker seriously. You spend so much time just sitting down in this game. My headcanon is between the calls, he's like sitting watching like movies or something. You have to remember it's 2005, so streaming services don't exist. So he's got like probably one of those Love Film subscriptions where they send like DVDs through the post or something. That's my headcanon. Oh boy, it's the maze section. The section that everyone fucking hates. Oh, that was a good shot. All access cave off that true. He's just sitting there watching, like, SmackDown and Raw or something. I could see it. Getting notes of what moves he can do on Chris. For his next encounter. Ah, yes, I particularly like the Hulk Hogan leg drop. I will try that on Chris next time. Every time he says Chris, just shouts it. Damn it. For fuck's sake. Yeah. I hate this stage, by the way, so fucking much. It's a shit stage. Oh my god, no, we're not sitting through that again. I could have sworn I was shooting him, but I bet you the fucking hedge was acting as a wall/barrier. Yeah, it's literally building a moveset. Yeah, exactly. Practice matches on SmackDown vs. Raw. I'm just trying to think what year was it just SmackDown vs. Raw back then? I think it was, wasn't it? Because I think they did 06. Asshole's going down. Fuck you, that's revenge. Yeah, I'm not too big on the maze stage all that much. It's not my favourite stage. The rest of Ada's campaign is fine, it's just the maze stage is not my favourite. Because I don't like mazes. Fundamentally. I remember I went to one of these once as not as a kid, but like during my mid-school. And the team building exercise for the class was just to wander around in the maze. I hated it. It was summer as well. And in summer I get super fucking groggy and short-tempered because I just can't deal with the heat. So I was just like an asshole the entire day, just dragging my feet. I could see Wesker doing that, yes. You know what's really funny? I played the DC Villains game, you know, the one where you make your own custom villain. I actually played through that game as Wesker. I was like, if I'm gonna make a villain to cross over with DC, I just figured that Wesker would fit so well, and it actually did. You can get like a gun and like laser eyes and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It was so cool to like see him hanging around with like the Joker and Harley and Mr. Freeze as well. It looked so goofy as well. It was brilliant. I loved every second of the DC Villains game. Lego DC villains, I should say. It's fun, and there's an open world too. You can like drive around in the vehicles and commit crime, or you can commit crime, or you can stop crime as well. I like that game a lot because it's also an opportunity where the villains actually do get to kind of be heroes. To sum it up, the alternate universe version of the Justice League shows up and cause a lot of havoc by pretending to be good guys, but they're not. They're doing like nefarious shit, and then you find out they have a deal with Darkseid later on, and then there's like a parademon invasion. It's pretty fun. So it's the typical like villains have to team up with the heroes deal, but it's fun. Killed him before he even had a chance to spawn that thing from his neck. I best heal up. I've got plenty of healing items anyway. Merchant's just chilling out here. Don't we get trapped in a minute? Yeah, we do. Get me out of here, get me out of here. Oh, that's close. I'd love that. Mercenaries, you mean the 3DS game? Yeah, it's a fun game. I like the fact that there's a lot of exclusive characters to it as well. I'm surprised Capcom never bothered to try and make like you said, a Mercenaries mode. Oh, imagine like an ultimate Mercenaries, where every character's good at the time. Need the indentation of the... Oh god, yeah, print money on its own. And you know what the funniest thing is? Capcom could just like put other characters in by using DLC to do it, essentially. You could even pass that off as a games as a service game too, if they so wanted to. Oh no, I have too many of these. Oh, something's gotta be done about this. Hold on. Is there any benefit to actually having bowgun bolts? Yes, you're right. They don't damage you whatsoever. I think that carried over to, like, I think that carried over to, like, thingy, didn't it? 6, I think. I think that mechanic carried over till 6. It was present in 5 as well, if I recall. Do you know what I love? I love the fact that the mercenary was going to appear in 5 and then they like scrapped the idea completely. There's scrap data of him in 5 on the disc though. The one time you could actually get behind the games as a service thing. I know, right? Same. I would actually be down for that. I think the hourglass is in that one room. But yeah, I'd be down for that. Getting a mercenaries mode where you can download characters. They could even expand upon it if they so wished. No, it's not letting me use the hookshot. I've got to activate this cutscene first. That is the most weirdest thing ever going. I've got to activate the door in order to hookshot. Oh my god, that thing explodes. Wait. Bowgun bolts. These things explode on contact. Shit, I didn't realize that. That's strong AF. Holy fuck. Yeah, I heard about that. Wasn't it like when it's sort of like a PvP thing with zombies in the mix as well. It's kind of a shame, really. It's kind of what could have been. I know, right? I don't use the bowgun very often. I should use it more often. Holy shit. I should sell some shit to the merchant. Oh, way too much shit here.
Welcome.
You play as a bunch of nobodies.
What are you selling?
See, it's not that hard, Capcom. Just make an online
Is that all?
multiplayer
Is that all?
with characters people want to play as.
Is that all? Is that all? Thank you.
Sell off all my ammo.
Is that? Is that? Is that? Thank you.
Merchant's got a case of the chuckles.
Ah. Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. Come back anytime.
I did try to play that like Resident Evil free mode that came with 3 as well. No, it didn't come with 3. It came with 8, I think. Resident Evil, yeah, the live thing. I tried to play that. That was free to play. Shit. I did not enjoy that. The game just sucks. It's not fun. it's basically a shitty battle royale with Resident Evil characters. It's horrible. I don't even know why they bothered making it. They should have focused more on maybe another DLC for 8 or something, or Village. Because the thing is with Village, it's very good, including like the DLC for Ethan's daughter. But that's it. There's not much else. There's the Mercs mode, or the survival mode, or whatever it's called. And that's okay, but I don't know. Maybe they could have made one more expansive DLC in place of that shitty multiplayer game they threw in. Wasn't it RE Survive or something like that for Freeze, like multiplayer? Yeah, go on, Leon.
Leon, I'm sorry, but I can't be seen with you.
What happens if we try to help? I bet we can't shoot through the grates. No, there's invisible walls. If Leon sees me, I'd have to finish him off. Woo-woo. She'd have to finish him off, really? Yeah, I was being like, terrible forward there. I couldn't resist. Yeah, she'd have to finish him off. She'd have to give Leon a happy ending. Ada doesn't have the time for that right now. Oh, hold on a second. I can hear her. Can I see her though? I want to see if I can fuck around with this. Hold on. It's there, that's the... Hold on then, hold on. I want to see if I can see her. No! Cutscene. God damn it. I was hoping to at least see Ashley.
Leon! I got it.
Hello, Lewis. Goodbye, Lewis. Poor guy. Every run.
Lewis!
It never gets easy seeing this. I like Lewis so much. He didn't deserve this. I know, right?
Now that I have the sample, you serve me no purpose.
Sadler! You serve zero purpose.
Salazar will make sure you follow the same fate.
He says no purpose. I was close. I thought he said zero purpose.
I am a researcher, hired by Sadler. He found out.
We need a mod where Sadler's just LTG.
Don't talk.
That'd be the best mod ever.
It should suppress growth of the parasite. The sample. Sadler took it. You have to get it back.
Lewis!
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 First Covenant victim. You should impale yourself now. And give someone else a piece of that oxygen in the ozone layer.
I found Louise. Unfortunately, a bit too late.
Did you retrieve the sample?
No, Sadler has it.
There will be another time.
Yes.
Have you had a chance to eliminate Leon?
Not yet.
If that's the case, then maybe we can capitalize on his little lucky streak. Take advantage of the distraction he is causing for Sadler and his followers to retrieve the sample.
Now I must get back to Monday Night Raw. There's a Randy Orton match I've got to watch.
Jack Krauser has been the subject of extensive study and research by the organization. His skills and personality have been tested both on and off the battlefield. If he weren't the best, he would become a liability that would jeopardize the rest of us.
Brass's catalog.
My conclusion?
Oh, I could see that.
He's a great soldier. No more, no less. As long as he's well compensated, he shouldn't cause any problems for us.
I don't know.
If he does start to
Wesker
get
gives me bait
restless,
bus vibes, actually.
I can take care
I
of
think
him.
he'd be more into bait
I've
bus rather
studied
than
his combat
Brazzers.
style and can deal with that arm of his if necessary. Krauser answers directly to Wesker, and it was Wesker who decided that Krauser should
If
be
you know
sent
bait
to
bus,
spy
you
in the
know.
cult. He also decided to send me along. I wonder if it wasn't to keep an eye on Krauser. No doubt, Krauser has already fallen to the temptation of
Bait bus
Brothers
is amazing. It's
and
got
the
like the
power they
worst
represent.
acting I've ever seen, by
This
the
could
way.
have dire consequences for the organization. On some level, however,
Do you know
this
about
may
bait
be a
bus?
necessary development.
I can explain
as
the
his
concept
role
whilst
is
I'm here
to
if you want.
disrupt this farce of a play. That said, the stage and its players will ultimately come crashing down in the end. Bad luck for him. But he'll play the patsy in the end and take the fall for all of us. That's why I need to make sure things keep going exactly as they are.
There we go, we get the text blurb that Ada just talked about as well. We're halfway through this campaign. Elaborate. Okay, so Bait Bus is basically a pornographic series in which they get random guys who are walking the streets. They've got a bus, and the guy that drives usually like points at the back, and there's like an attractive blonde, a blonde actress who's who partakes in the lewd acts, and she gets the guy into the bus at the back, and then like she blindfolds him, and then just as she goes to start giving him some oral treatment, a guy comes in and starts giving him the oral treatment, and then like halfway through he takes off the blindfold, and he's like, he doesn't care, he likes it that much anyway, sort of thing. But they always find these guys as straight guys off the street. Usually it's comical, really, because they're not straight, they're blatantly like gay porn actors, or obviously bisexual as well. It's just so funny. The concept of it is just so ridiculous to me. But I remember seeing a few videos back in the day, and it was kind of a thing at one point. It's probably still going now, who knows. A lot of like niche things tend to carry on in the adult entertainment world. But yeah, I don't know why. I just see Wesker as a bait bus kind of guy. His ultimate like dream is to get Chris like trapped on the bait bus, I guess. Always use safe search. I didn't. That's the funniest thing. I didn't use safe search. I was specifically looking for adult entertainment. I just got a certain variety of it that I didn't realize I wanted. And then when I watched it, I was like, this is so bad, it's good. And now it's kind of become a bit of a what's the term they use on the internet? Certified hood classic. That's the term. I'm gonna look back on this
What's the
stream and
news on our
cringe now.
friend Leon?
He's not making it easy. The sample?
Sadler's got it. It seems he sniffed out our little game.
Use the safe search.
Just so we understand each other clearly, I don't trust you, nor does Wesker. If you try to do anything clever, I will kill you.
Is that so? You know, I met Wesker long before you.
We'll see soon enough if you did.
Yeah, we'll see.
I do like Krauser. It's just a shame his character's so diminished easily. Although if you play the Chronicles game,
Quite a jolly mess
do get
he's
to,
made, that Leon, but
get to
all
play
for
him.
the better. Sadler's people have
Or
fallen
rather see
into a
him.
panic. Their destruction is only a matter of time now.
Once he gets Ashley back, his job will be finished. He'll no longer be a factor.
No, I'm leaving Leon to Krauser. Hurry up and retrieve the sample.
Ara fighting for Wesker's
Maybe
attention.
you forgot, Wesker. I don't always play by your rules.
They can fight for Wesker's attention as much as they like. Okay, that's fucking cool. I wish I had a phone holster like that on my leg. Come on, Apple or Windows. Is it Windows? Microsoft? Yeah, come on, Microsoft or Apple. Come up with something like that that goes on your leg. So you just slide your phone in, you can run to the bus whilst you've got your piece of hot toast in your mouth whilst you're late for work, and every other anime trope when you're running for the bus. The question is, are you running for the bus or are you running for the bait bus? That's the ultimate question. Oh, sorry. This stream has never come a car wreck of bad puns and
Welcome.
memes. Oh yeah, he's Ada Wong
What are you
sexual.
selling? Is that Thank you. Come back anytime.
You feel like drawing that? That'd be an amazing piece of art. Not the bus artwork. What, you mean the thing that goes on the leg? Ada Wong running for Ada Wong running for the bus. It'd have to be like young Ada Wong, I guess, in order to make sense. Took a bit of a beating there, didn't I? I'm expecting that when this stream gets archived on my YouTube channel, someone's gonna leave a comment saying, "You bastard, now I've got a bait bus addiction," or something. Sharing the cumin. International Spy High School. Hey, a young Ada Wong learning the ropes of how to be a spy at a spy institutionalized school that's done in a slice of life style would be the best thing ever. Come on, Capcom, you gotta capitalize on that slice of life market. That'd be so good. Bus concept's even funnier. Oh, it is. It's all about the people that you got to meet in your life along the way and the amount of bait buses that you got baited on. That's life in a nutshell. get to do everything, everyone's favourite part now with the battleships and everything now. This section's kind of cool, it's just that, like, it does feel a little bit, awkward at times. Man, pixel of health or what? I have iframe. Ladder iframe. This section could be so shitty sometimes. Shit, did I not grab the key? I don't think I did I? God damn it. Let's press square. Fuck. I hate this section. It's so shitty. I should have paid attention to where the key card was. It's one of those shit sections where those gun mounts can't be taken out any other way as well. You can't take them out with an actual, like, you know, infinite typewriter. So it's by the crates, which are... I was just a dumbass to not run over and get the... Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to send you an amazing mascot in a minute. Are you on Discord at the moment? Not a problem if you're not. I'll just send it to you anyway. Best thing I've seen on Twitter recently. There we go. These did out cheat on messages. Cheaton's a mascot, by the way. He does a lot of ridiculous things. He's also wrestled, which is amazing. Oh shit, it's the blue, not the red. I'm getting the gun mounts mixed up, that's why. Oh come on, really? 2 hits? Wow. Yeah, I don't like this section at all. Holy shit. So I've got to go back on myself, not the other way around. I'm gonna mount that damn turret on a line itself. I wish I could have done that. Ow, thanks for destroying my ears, gang. Holy shit, I don't know about you, that was loud as fuck. back till the bloody alarm goes off on the ship. I bet that'll be loud as fuck as well. Yeah, I guess I'll die now. We'll be off this section soon, I promise. It's shitty, I know. Such a janky section too. Okay, that's all the mountains done. Well, let's jump back now. Get over here. I'm gonna go all the way back around. Then you got this dude with dynamites. Oh, finally we made it. Oh. That section's a lot harder than I remember it being. Oh cool, more bowgun bolts.
Welcome. Got a selection of... What are you selling?
Get rid of the
Is that all?
velvet.
Thank you. Come back anytime.
We're at the end of the chapter now. Asshole. Asshole. Yeah, definitely. But still, I'd be back there. Take this over the warship any day, I believe. I already have a green one, it's the other colour I need, the blue, which I don't that guy with the bow. If I'd have got shot again. Mind you of the Lego and Indiana Jones. I can see that. Like with a level layout and all that. Assholes chilling down here. Some extra stuff here. I don't need it. Didn't realize. Oh yeah, we get to do the bit with Leon now. We've got to make sure that there's... we've got to pay attention because there's quick time coming up. I wish I mean 2 shoulder buttons. Or it might be square and X, depending on if the game's going to switch the buttons around. Be an asshole about it. The knife fight don't look too bad here.
Umbrella. Almost let it slip.
Die,
Enough
comrade.
talk. Die, comrade.
I've had that but one quick time event here.
Ada! Well, if it isn't the bitch in the red dress.
Looks like we have the upper hand here.
You may be able to prolong your life, but it's not like you can escape your inevitable death, is it?
You knew each other?
More or less.
Imagine Capcom
Maybe it's
killing
about time
off
you told me
Leon.
the reason why you're here.
The amount
Maybe
of
some other
outrage.
Leon S. Kennedy, perhaps the most essential part of this mission. This story wouldn't be complete without him and his formidable survival skills. He has what it takes to survive against overwhelming odds. I've seen him do it before. And he's improved since then. Practically a genius, he has smarts and he knows how to use them. On top of that, his service as a government agent has toughened him up. I'll work behind the scenes to make him think he's the primary player here, though it may be naive of me to think that'll be easy. Considering the involvement of both Sadler and Krauser, the possibility of unforeseen problems is there. But I need him in the supporting role for me to achieve my goals. I'll do whatever it takes to keep him
They'd
in
have to
his
sleep
place
with one eye open,
and
yeah,
make
they
this
would.
all go smoothly.
It'll never happen. Ever.
Of course, his role didn't exist at all.
He's just
until a
too
few
fucking
months ago.
popular, really. Same with
Back
Chris.
then, my role was much simpler too. But that was before the president's daughter was abducted and Leon was dispatched alone to find her. Talk about a major script revision. I don't think I need to worry. Leon's been through worse and always comes up smelling like roses. His consistent luck is part of the reason why I have absolute and unshakable faith in my vision of what's in store for him.
This is the chapter where we end up fighting Krauser at the end coming up, isn't it? If I recall. They did a lot of things with him, actually. Things that I actually kind of like. Especially in 8.
Report.
I won't spoil
Time
it too
is
much.
almost up.
Krauser's dead.
Really? Leon doesn't die easily. That's fine. We can use him to clean up Sadler for us. We'll let them fight it out. Neither one of them will manage to come out unharmed.
Easier said than done.
Either way,
It's your job to clean up what's left of them when the fight is over. Don't forget who is running
the show. Whatever happens, we can't let either of them live to see tomorrow.
Our goal is to retrieve the sample. Take out anything that might interfere with our plans.
He's definitely got Bait Bus minimised. And Monday Night Raw minimised. Whilst making the calls. Obtain the sample. Price tracker to get the best deals, yes. What's that one that lots of people use? Is it Honey or whatever it's called? Honey's another one. shit. Quite obnoxious that placement is in this section. Yes, ban anyone inside. Oh, for fuck's sake, just aim it. Real tall. Fancy a Cheerio bar right now. But I know I shouldn't because I'm like gotta brush my teeth and go to bed soon after the stream. Heights gonna have trainings like that. Fuck, who's shooting? That bastard up there. I'm excited for the big fight. Is it actually happening? I keep hearing rumours that it's on and that it's off. I'm definitely backing I don't really like Boogie that much, so any opportunity to see Boogie getting KO'd, I'm all for it, really. I mean, that doesn't excuse the shitty things that Wings has done, by the way. Unless Sam Hyde makes a run in and knocks them both out. That'd be amazing. If you know Sam Hyde, then you're a real one. Hosting it. I think he's running the whole thing, isn't he? From what I know. I think like his little studio's like Happy Punch or whatever it's called, I think. You've heard of Sam Hyde, yeah. Oh, come on. Fuck off. Like I had any opportunity there. So fucking lame. So lame. That's such a cheap kill. Pain in the arse. I need to get a herb ASAP, really. one here, thankfully. I'm still not at full health. Section's this? Oh yeah, it's where we meet Leon, don't we? And he's like turning.
Leon, you okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make that pun again, by the way. I did it in the first run. Yes, choke me, daddy. Cute. Choke me harder, daddy. Yeah. Everybody loves doing that little little kink thing. I shouldn't really joke around. Haven't people died from that kind of thing?
We have to get that parasite out of your body.
It depends on how much
But
pressure's
that,
being
I gotta
applied.
save Ashley.
Fine. Let's split up.
Fucking hell, man, you did not fucking spook me. I almost shot him then out of fear. He knows how to make an entrance. He'd let you go, we have to get changed. Depends on how much pressure you'd wanted to do that. Got to be a certain level where it goes beyond just fun at that point. Oh, here we go. Krauser's back again.
Oh, Krauser. I'm sorry. I jumped the gun when I reported you dead to Wesker.
I have
Think of all the
about this
paperwork
fight.
I would have to fill out if you were to show up alive.
So is this after Krauser's been defeated by Leon now? I'm assuming so.
Come on.
It's blatantly so. I want to go.
Come on.
Krauser reminds me of a Street Fighter character. I can't remember.
That's a large thing you have there.
Soon shriveled down though.
But I don't like it when men play rough.
Compressed, yeah. Compressed command.mp3. Man, I'm like on the verge of death. This run has been not a complete disaster, but it's been pretty bad. I might have to buy a first aid spray or two off the merchant. Yeah, discount guile, yeah.
Welcome. Got a selection of... What are you buying?
I'm sure there's a blonde character in Street Fighter that is muscly and has short hair.
Is that all, strength? Is that all?
You can run out of first aid sprays, I think, to buy.
Thank you.
There's a limit on them.
Come back.
I'm using the green herb first. I'm not using the first aid sprays yet. Alex, yes, that might be who I'm thinking of. Yes. Let me double check that. I think it is Alex.
You'll soon harbor an awesome power. Yet it seems you would rather choose death.
Yes,
I'm taking
it is.
Ashley back,
I'm
whether you like it or not.
Holy shit, yeah, the resemblance is
audacity of
uncanny.
youth.
He's even got the green, like, camo pants and everything. Alex has got such a cool design. Especially his Alpha 3 design. Is it Alpha I'm thinking of?
Leon, now!
Or is it maybe Third Strike? Third Strike. I'm thinking of his Third Strike design. Nah, it's definitely Alex I'm thinking of. Ken's got a pretty boy look to him in the old games anyway. He's all Chad mode nowadays.
Move!
Let's go.
Yeah. Alex from Third Strike. Alpha Ken is my favourite Ken though. He's got the ponytail and everything. Hooray, Sadler boss fight. Have to dodge that. This is literally gonna be attack. Fuck you, Sadler. Yeah. Oh my god, we just completely decimated him. Did he even get a chance to switch modes? He's got two forms, I think.
Thank you. This is going to be hard to explain at customs.
Oh, here we go. I was going to say, he does have another form. Yeah, the second form where that's it. And then we have to do the run around and get the rocket launcher for Leon. That's it. Sadler with sound.
Better try a new trick, cause that one's getting old.
Slowly but maturely.
You okay?
I've been better.
What's so funny?
Oh, I think you know. The American prevailing is a cliché that only happens in your Hollywood movies. Oh, Mr. Kennedy, you entertain me. To show my appreciation,
I love this.
I will help you awaken from your world of clichés.
Eyeball.
Ada, stand back.
Sadler's more of a Cthulhu/Lovecraft fan, I guess. I approach you with my eyeball mouth, yeah. Ashley's like, I'm just gonna stand there. Oh yeah, by the way, get ready for the bomb sound effects. Yeah, get used to that. You're going to hear that for quite a bit throughout this. I'm going to go through it as fast as I can. I say that a bit. So much can go wrong in this. shockwave beeper, telling me that my soup is done. I couldn't have picked a worse one. Gotta go fast. I'm ignoring everything but lipsticks. Oh, it's so bad. You just literally dodge everything. There you go.
Use this.
Is breakfast ready? Yeah, it's breakfast. Cereal with water, baby. Oh, there we go. We're done with Ada's campaign now. Not bad. I mean, to be fair, I've been live for about 2 hours, nearly 3 hours now, so it went as long as I'd expect it to be. I went through fast just because of the typewriter.
Hand it over.
Ada, you do know what this is.
Don't worry. I'll take good care of it.
Ada!
Here, catch. Better get a move on. See you around.
I had fun with this. As much as I was shit at some of the parts of the stages, I should say. We got to chill out to the very chill Ada theme at the end. It is Jurassic Park ending, yeah, pretty much driving off into the sunset. That's such a trope that's used in so many things. Oh, speaking of Jurassic Park, I just want Dino Crisis to have a game that's like RE4's mechanics. That I would love, man. That'd be so much fun. But Capcom don't care for Dino Crisis anymore. At least not at the moment. And yes, this music is very jazzy, isn't it? It's very chill. Reminds me of like Metal Gear Solid 2's like ending theme, sort of. That sort of like up tempo. Oh god, yeah, definitely for Dino Crisis. I would love that. I feel like that's what they might be planning, because don't forget that Primal game that they're making, X Primal, has dinosaurs in it. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're using that as a testing ground. I mean, Capcom have done some pretty interesting things with their engines before, so I wouldn't put it past them to use Exo Primal as a testing ground. On the surface, that game is really just a Earth Defense Force with dinosaurs. To be honest, I mean, But I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they're planning or what they're doing. Problem is, I don't know how I feel about them turning Dino Crisis into a wave shooter, really. I mean... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't even know when Exoprimal gets released. I might pick it up myself. Let me just Google it, actually. Might as well. It's going to be released on July 14th. It's an upcoming third-person shooter in which it's a multiplayer game in which the player must fight against massive hordes of dinosaurs and mutated prehistoric creatures. It's going to be released for PS4, PS5, Windows, Xbox One, and Xbox Series S. It's a player versus environment video game. If in the game the player assumes control of an exo fighter, he must complete a series of combat challenges set by a sinister artificial intelligence named Leviathan in order to uncover a way to destroy it. The game features multiple exosuit armor, for each having its own weapons and abilities. For instance, Roadblock is a tank character who's supplied with a shield, and Witch Doctor is a supporting character who can heal other players. Barrage is an explosives expert. Players can progress through the game's survival pass to unlock new skins and cosmetics. Oh no. It's a games as a service game, isn't it? And here was me thinking it was like a game with story and stuff. I hope this isn't Capcom's way of trying to like rebrand Dino Crisis into whatever this is supposed to be. If so, that's horrible. Because Dino Crisis is, well, you know, dinosaurs, but horror as well. There'll probably be a market for Exoprimal, but like the more I read about it, yeah, the more it seems like it's a games as a service game. Battle pass stuff to get cosmetics, like in that case, just play Earth Defense for Iron Rain. That game gives you all the customization you need. There's a decent story to it, and plus character customization is quite good. You can unlock cosmetics as well just by playing and buying them too through games currency. I like how in that game they reference THQ, the developer, by the way, because it's THQ that developed Iron Rain. They mentioned that they used to like make wrestling games, which is really funny. So how many times did I get killed? I got killed 4 times. That ain't bad. I was expecting to get like a whole lot worse. Enemies 319. That's quite high. 2 hours 26 minutes. That's about right. My hit ratio was shit. But then again, what do you expect when you're using the when you're using the what's it called, the typewriter? Hey, you know something? Realize something. There's a Magnum on the table there. I wonder if they had plans for Ada to maybe buy that or have something similar. Or is that supposed to be the action gun? I'm not too sure. No, it's the hookshot, isn't it? Never mind. I thought for a second. It looks like a modeled Magnum anyway, except the gears on the front of it. Crazy. I never noticed that that's what the hook looks like. It looks different in the model though when you're using it, because once again it's used for cutscenes really and specific spots rather than an actual weapon per se. Yeah, I wonder if Ada was going to have a Magnum at one point and then like they changed it to the grapple gun and then they just used the model as a basis for it. It looks so similar to like a old style Magnum. That's kind of cool. We're gonna save. I'm not gonna upload my leaderboard data. The durable hook shot, yes. And we go back to the separate ways menu, even though I never started off from there. I went from the load. You feel like it's both. It does have that look to it. It's not uncommon for Capcom to get models of certain weapons and guns and repurpose them in some way. With the mercenaries. I don't touch this mode very often. It's probably because I played a ton of it, to be honest. Definitely feels like Lewis should have been in here, but he's in the remake anyway, which is pretty cool. Lewis is really broken, by the way, in the remake's mercenaries mode. Like, he has a drop dynamite animation, which has iframes applied to it, by the way. So the moment he drops it, if anything swings at him, it doesn't hurt him. And the blast doesn't hurt him either. You like Ada's theme. It is pretty cool. I feel like they need to give Ada her own game at some point, really. They don't do enough with Ada. She's always like supplementary or put in somewhere. Like in 6, she has her own campaign per se. But it's pretty short compared to all the others. Same with this as well. Her campaign in this feels short. Then again, I did typewrite all the way through it. Would be pretty interesting. Right, I'm going to be heading off for now because we're done with assignment, not assignment Ada, separate ways. I might do a stream where I do assignment Ada, I'm not sure. It's an arcadey mode that's short. If I can muster a stream for it, I'll probably do it. If not, then it's no big deal, I guess. We've got Agents of Mayhem to get through next week anyway, so I'm looking forward to that. The animation style for that game looks really cool, by the way, like the intros and all that stuff. It's very nicely animated and nicely done. I just heard the game didn't do very well because of the release window. Also, people wanted more Saints Row for some reason, which after 4 you'd think it would have the opposite effect, but no. One of those odd things. Apparently the game plays a lot like Crackdown, so I can get behind that. And I like Crackdown quite a lot, at least the first one, so. Right, that's pretty much going to be it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be catching you in the next one. Until then, ciao for now.